Remember, if somebody is nice to your kid and you want to nominate them as your hero, send me an email, twistedparenting@aol.com. They get entered into a raffle for $5,000. This is not just TP family, and it's not just a kid. It's for any kid in the world, any parent in the world. Dear Avi, at the leadership role of every shul stands the Rav. The Rav sets the tone for what his shul is really all about, specifically how those who don't necessarily fit the mold are treated. We have seen with many of our friends the looks and stares their kips get when they walk on the streets or go to their shuls, but that doesn't happen in our shul. When our son comes into our shul, obviously not dressed in typical shul clothing, he is greeted warmly and lovingly by every single member. He has been offered aliyos to carry the Sefer Torah on Simchas Torah, warm hugs and loving smiles. Why? Because true leadership has the power to mold the vibe that permeates the atmosphere, and the love, warmth, and non-judgmental nature of our Rav sets the tone and trickles down to every single member of our shul. Therefore, we would like to nominate our Rav and Das Torah, Rabbi Herschel Welcher, as our hero, because while for many kips, shuls may be a trigger, our son knows that our shul is a safe place to come to. Thank you, Rabbi Herschel Welcher. My brother, Moshe Levinson, goes out of his way for my son who doesn't have a father. He prepared him for his bar mitzvah for a full year before the very big day. And every single Shabbos, my brother goes to shul with him and then learns with him and tells him stories about tzaddikim to inspire him. He also patiently answers all my son's questions. And this is a true dugma chaya of how an Erlicha Hasidish young man should act. He gives him so much of his time constantly and with so much love and devotion. And so, I nominate him as our hero. My high school age Skip is a sibling of a Kip, just started a new school this year. During PTA, Mrs. Katz, one of her Hebrew subject teachers, came over to me ranting and raving about her. She told me that she just found out about our Kip and asked what she can do to help our Skip, her student, deal with the situation. All of a sudden, she thrust something into my hand. It was a gift certificate from an eatery called Geschmack with a beautiful blank thank you card. Tell her, she told me, that you, her mother, bought her this gift certificate because she's such a Geschmack kid. I asked her from where she had it, so she told me that she just got it from another mother at PTA who gave it to her as thanks for her being such a great teacher. But she absolutely wants my daughter to have it and insisted that I should write to her, to my daughter, that I appreciate all that she does to help out in the house and that I bought it for her because I love her. Therefore, I nominate Mrs. Katz as my hero. I grew up in, so to speak, a normal family with normal parents, etc. I even got married and had some children. While all those years, inside of me, there was so much pain festering inside. I knew I struggled to believe in God, to keep Shabbos, and I have many diagnoses, OCD, PDD, PTSD, panic attacks, etc., and so on and so on. I was aware, very aware, that something was very wrong inside of me, but I had no idea how bad it can be. As the pain kept growing, things got worse, including being hospitalized, etc. On the outside, I still lived a normal, healthy life, but inside I was falling apart. Rabbi Yochanan Polter knew me through being part of a system that helps other girls at risk, and when the day came, and I finally let him know that I was suffering and that I'm shutting down, I told him, I opened up to him, and I shared that I cannot keep going. I did not know that this was a new door that is actually opening up in my life. I let him know that I'm facing separation in the next couple of days from my husband, and I was not sure what will happen first, divorce or suicide. I felt not worthy of being here, not even one more night. He bargained. He bargained for 4 weeks, and we agreed. 4 weeks. I won't kill myself for 4 weeks. He explained that He explained the common sense of not being able to create a stable relationship with a husband until we create a healthy bond with our fathers. He was the first to explain to me that I am a kip, no matter what my age or stage is. He helped me pull off my mask, and I finally spoke about some unimaginable trauma and pain that I never thought possible to share with anyone. The things that he has done for me in this short time, I would not have accomplished in a decade of therapy. He contacted my father, made me face impossible situations. The amount of tears and pain these past weeks contained are unimaginable. By contacting my father and teaching him TP, the fundamentals of TP, he is saving so many of my own siblings, some who are married, some who look like Kips, and some who don't look like Kips, but they sure are. So many of us are suffering souls. He is helping save our whole family, and not only is he saving my core family and my children, but he's saving my siblings, their spouses, their kids. He is saving our marriage that was about to crumble. He is saving the lives of so many people. The skills, the time, the money, the effort, the process, the rock he has been for us is beyond what words can express. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for the many neshamas that you are saving. May Hashem pay you back, and you should see only true Yiddish Nachas from all of your children. It is my pleasure to nominate Rabbi Yochanan Polter as our hero. It's not a vote, it's a raffle. When my kids were growing up and going through very difficult times at home, my sister, Mrs. Ruchi Weingarten, was always there for them. They had a second home to go to. And any time that they would show up at her house, she always had a good word for them. She made them feel so loved and welcomed. My oldest daughter even moved into her at one point for a full year. And my other daughter that worked nearby ate lunch by her every single day. My other daughter, my third daughter, is now sleeping by her while I'm away in a hospital for my father, who is very, very sick. My sister is like a second mom to my children, and she loves them unconditionally, and they feel it. And therefore, I would like to nominate my sister, Ruchi Weingarten, as our hero. Beautiful. Okay. This week's heroes. Waldig, Mikam Yisrael. Okay.